Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Melly in at the 4. Now here's James. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And he's able to get it back. Here's Korkmaz. The tray. It's rebounded by Baldwin. Here we go, one-on-one. Melly passes to Hayes. Here's Marjanovic. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
The drive by James. Count the basket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. If you allow him to get that close, you deserve to get scored on.
Here's James. Misses in close.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
Pass to Biberovic. Three-pointer. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Brown. Here's Korkmaz. The rebound by Biberovic.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Here's James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. James has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And the basket is good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Sinks the three-pointer.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Down low. Ball's knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Puts up a deep 3. Does not find the mark. He's made 2 and missed 1 now. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Got a piece of it. There's the triple. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here they come. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Checked in for Marjanovic. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And you know right now for the visiting team, they've continued, though, to build momentum, showing a lot more confidence than we saw earlier. And this is the time of year to do it.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. The game now all-time. James has got 9 points.
It almost feels like 2 buckets coming off the steal like it did.
First free throw is good.
Paul at the line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 1:09 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Calathis. Still scoreless. Papagianni. Good. It's Calathis who picks up the assist. Calathis has got 3 assists now in this one. And Brown over to help. Melli passes to Hall. To the left side wing. He's with it. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Here's Korkmaz. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity.
Shooting for the away team.
35 seconds left in the first quarter. Baldwin the pass to Hall. The shot's good from Hayes.
Boy, he's really feeling it right now, shooting a high percentage to start this game.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Brown. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Melli with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Substitution on the court.
From deep three-point territory. And that concludes a back-and-forth high-scoring first quarter of play. Up by 3. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we... And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what? Makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. Just keep on keeping on.
We've got Boston game. Corniche is out there with Diallo. And it's Moniunas in at the 5, down low. And the basket by Corniche.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Here's Colson. He's guarded by Diallo. Fires for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
With the drive, it's hauled in by Diallo. Here's a Kobo. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive, and it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Here's Blasingame. Drills it from outside. Blasingame got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Colson, and it's blocked. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And it's Okobo missing. Okobo's gone 1 of 3 from the field here. Back to Birch. The second chance effort. Goes up again. Pass to Gutterich. Shot clock at 5. From the arc. The rebound by Okobo. Here's Blasingame, and it's good for 2. Blasingame got 5 points now in the quarter.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
They get it back. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
Trains the three-pointer. Game's got 8 points.
Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Launches it from deep. Eunice grabs the miss.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Over to the left wing. Here's Game. He's got 8. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. On Saturday and then on Monday.
And it's going to be home game after home game after home game for this group. So they got a great chance to string together a number of wins given how strong they've been playing.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated.
Shooting for the away team. Colson.
Time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now here's Eunice. Heard by Birch. Eunice's shot is good.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of.
A tight game here in Los Angeles. And 1:01 left here in the second. Eunice grabs the miss.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul, second team foul. At the line for the away team.
And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Diallo. Hasn't made one yet. Here's Game. Takes a 3. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. For 3, Eunice grabs the miss. Eunice has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Cornies. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 4. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the 3rd quarter.
If these guys end up making the cut, this will be a dunk contest for the ages, man. They're not just out.
All right, and next on the docket, our current matchup, a tight game for the home team.
Total team effort.
And that about wraps.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Calathis. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Baldwin. He They've got Hayes. Aldrin out there with Marjanovic. And it's Melli in at the power forward position. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Biberovic has got his third basket of the night right there. Biberovic has gone 2 of 4 from distance tonight. Here's Kalathis. He has yet to score. James kicks to Korkmaz. Off target with his three. Here's Hayes. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The drive by James and the dunk by James.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Biberovic drills the three-pointer. Biberovic has got 6 points in the quarter.
And I don't care how far from the bucket he is. You've got to have a man on him. He's just too good from deep.
Korkmaz, no good.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
For the lead, they get the rebound. Hayes has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. James looking it over. Puts up a three. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Offensive rebound. A shot by Biberovic, no good. On the wing, James. Takes the three. Pass to Kalathis. Here's Korkmaz, covered by Hayes. Back to Korkmaz. 5 on the clock. And here is James. Lets it go with the three. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Here's Kalathis, still without a basket. James in the high post. And the dunk by James.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
A minute 20 left in the third.
Oh, I dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Here's Biberovic, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Biberovic has got 9 points here in the second half. James left side. Korkmaz buries it from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
A shot by Biberovic, no good. The possibility here of pushing their lead to double digits.
And mentally, I think it makes this an even bigger edge.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Kalathis, guarded by Marjanovic. 3 on the clock. And the dunk by James.
just rubbing it in their faces with that no.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feed. Are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Corniche is out there with Diallo. And it's Maniunas in at the center position. Trains it from beyond the arc.
3 points.
Here's Wasengame. For the 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
To the wing on the left. To the middle. No good. Shot missing.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
A baseline J. Maniunas grabs the miss. Here's a Kobo. Up and in on the layup.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Kobo's gone 50% so far. 2 of 4 shooting. Here's Coulson. No good on the 3.
Away team foul. Coulson. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your home.
Trying to add a few more points to their lead.
And they should just stay with what they've been doing.
That's the Wasengame. Here's Gutteridge. Inside. Now, here's Birch. And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. For 3. And he dunks it down.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Wasengame, no good. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Off target from outside. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Kobo tipped back in for 2.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well during the break I was able to catch the message the visiting team coach gave to his team. Told his guys, focus up right now. Everybody needs to be on the same page out there. Let's go out there and take this game right now. Big words, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Biberovic. It's hauled in by Diallo. Diallo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Going inside, and that one good. Alcobo's got 7 now in this quarter. Alcobo's gone 4 of 6 from the floor here tonight. 1:53 left in the 4th. Here's Biberovic. And he recovers it. There's the triple. Hands it from downtown. Biberovic has got 12 points here in the second half.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Diallo. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams. Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
And it's good, 2 points.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Pass to Blasingame. Back to Diallo. Launches it. The rebound by Biberovic. Beyond the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And it's Okobo missing. 51 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. A shot by Biberovic, no good. Pass to Diallo, fires the 3, sinks the three-pointer.
That one's going to be the final dagger, and these guys can now celebrate.
And they deserve it. They deserve to celebrate a dominant performance in what's going to be a blowout win.
And it's Okobo missing. Here's Melly. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Diallo. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And an intentional foul right there.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Simply delaying the inevitable here. I mean, at this point, even if they miss the free throws, there's not enough time left.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Taking 2 shots.
And he sinks the second. 9 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And so the home crowd treated to a win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
The visitors with the ball. Here's Bellinelli. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hauled in by Brown. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Kalathis. Back to James. Puts up a 3. That one is off. Ooh, it's stolen away. And they're running from deep. It's James on the wing. And the 3 off target. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. There's a screen. Here's Bellinelli. He drops it from range.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Now, here is James. Here's Kalathis. That's tipped. Here's the break. It's good.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now, here is James. And the bucket is good.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
There's the drive. It's good. Here's Kalathis. Now James. Pass to Brown. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Korkmaz on the wing. Three-pointer. The shot off that time.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Launches a 3. Hauled in by Brown. 3 on 3. From deep three-point range. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
It's amazing to me. I mean, this is what so many teams try to find now in transition, the open 3.
Here's Bellinelli. Check by James. Six to shoot. Off target at the rim.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
Here's Kalathis. The 3. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Here's the break. Here's James. It's deflected. And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. A minute 20 left in the first quarter. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Korkmaz. Clock at 6. James outside.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't take a shot.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. The 3. They get the rebound. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. James has got 5.
Just 2 for 8 shooting early on. Maybe that hoop will help build some momentum.
Pass to Bellinelli. There's the 3. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. And they're on the break. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. check by James. And there's the screen. Off target from three-point range. From deep three-point land. And that's not gonna go. Misses at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And Diallo, here we go. Deflected. Back to Tucker. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. Check by Tucker. The 3-ball. Here's Corneli. Got a hand on it. Knocked loose. Takes the 3. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Here's Kaycock. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Zizic. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
Check by Tucker.
Away team foul. Tucker. First personal foul. First team foul.
Check by Tucker. 5 to shoot. Here's Corneli. They get it back. Here's Matajunas. Here's the 3. And he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
Outside Tucker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First team foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
It's his first trip to the line.
2 shots.
So he gets them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Diallo. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. That one drops. He ties it up. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 5.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Here's Corneli. Count it. Good. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They set a pick. Pass to Kaycock. Covered by Diallo. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance shot. The rebound by Diallo. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's a Kobo. Buries it down low. And here's Tucker. Going inside. Oh, that's something else,
I mean, just
man.
Beautiful. Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy, focused on finishing firm at the rim. Here's a Kobo. Diallo on the wing. Shot clock at 6. Three-pointer, no good.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Covered by Diallo. Can't get that one to go. He's just 2 of 5 now from the field. Diallo on the wing. 54 seconds left to play in the first half. Off the mark there with a 3. Covered by Diallo. From deep. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going. You know, an easy basket made possible because the assist was crisp and it was perfectly placed.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And Tucker gets it to go. Tucker's got 6 points in the quarter.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out. If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Well, it's amazing. If you finish quarters the right way, it can have such a great impact on the outcome of a game.
Here's a Kobo. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Howdy. And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure?
They're really going to war for those second chance points, running guys to the offensive glass. It's a tight game. That could be the difference maker.
As long as it doesn't.
Thanks, as always, for watching.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Here's Kalathis. No made baskets yet. Kick out to Brown. Lets it go from deep. Korkmaz, no good. Korkmaz is gone. 1 of 3 shooting so far. On the take. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul. First team foul. Shooting.
Here's Kalathis. Korkmaz on the wing. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. And he got the whistle on the... And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul.
Shooting for the away team. Hackett.
We were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first free throw is good. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Driving to the basket. Missed inside. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Bellinelli. He buries it from 3.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's gonna make you pay.
Pass to Korkmaz. They can't stop the run with that one.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
Check by James.
And they're building on their lead, doing whatever they can to blow this game open.
One of the things they're doing is identifying favorable matchups and then going at them.
Here's Korkmaz. Fires for 3. That shot missing.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
That was nice, guys. The determination, the toughness, not going to shy away from the boards.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
After an ugly 0 for 4 to start the half, they get one to fall.
And the free throw, no good. Check by James. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Fires the 3. The offensive rebound. 4-3. This one for 3. The shot comes out.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Brown with a screen.
Away team foul. Jedi. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Korkmaz. Takes a 3.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Here's Bellinelli. Check by James. Five on the clock. From the left block. And no good, trying to use the glass.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Here's Korkmaz. He takes it in. Misses in close.
I'll tell you, they're trying to cut into this lead, but he has not hit one this period.
58 seconds left in the third quarter. Here we go. Here's Kalathis. Back to James. Lets the 3 fly. That shot off the mark. Over to the wing. There's 21 seconds left in the third quarter. Check by James. Another miss. They desperately need a bucket. Ooh, they pick off the pass. Knocked away. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Up by 8. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
Well, credit the offense, though. If you're going to come with casual defensive effort, this team's responsibility is to take advantage, and they do.
Outside Tucker. Can't hit that one.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Here's a Kobo. No good with the triple. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Tucker with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. The rebound by Diallo.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Kobo gets the bucket.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Tucker, the pass to Kaycock. Back to Tucker. Right wing. Tipped and stolen by Diallo. Ooh, ripped away. For 3. He's off on that one. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Kobo gets the bucket.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
And there's the drive. The rebound by Cornelis. Cornelis got 4 rebounds now. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They've been aggressive during this run, but they've also played under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Pass to Kaycock. To stop the drought. And the layup is good.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Here's a Kobo.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Out to the wing. It's stolen away. Fast break. Here we go. Covered by Diallo. Tries to break his ice. And that's 2 points on the layup. And there's 1:45 left to play in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter here. Pass to Cornelis. Six on the shot clock. Tries to hit him. Got a piece of it.
Home team foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 1:26 left to play in the fourth. They set the pick. And a miss there on the triple.
When you're not in rhythm with the free ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Here's a Kobo. No good with a layup.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing from him. This guy is usually a tremendous finisher.
That one goes in.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
The 3. The shot won't fall. Pass to Cornelis to halt the run. The shot no good. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. There's the triple. Three-pointer tipped. fires from way outside. Launches it from deep. Misses the shot. The visiting club takes the win on the road.
That's the end.
everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Bellinelli with the three, sinks the triple.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Melly. Pass to Baldwin. They set the pick. The wing jumper off target. One-on-one here. Here's Sangelia. Banked in off the glass. Here's Baldwin. And just about a minute into the first quarter. And it's Hayes in the corner. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. And I asked him how you deal with James Harden tonight, and Coach said his focus is not letting Harden get the matchups he wants, not allowing him to get ISOs. Coach said he has to work for it tonight, so they will try to throw some resistance his way, Kevin.
Thank you, David.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat to the inside. And here we go. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the three. Drops in the tray.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Here's Biberovic. Bellinelli is covering. Shengelia the pass to Bellinelli. Lets it go from deep. No good that time.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Offensive rebound. Marjanovic, no good. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. From deep three-point land, they get it back. Here's Hackett. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Now here's Bellinelli. Takes a three. A rebound by Marjanovic.
And to put things simply, this has not been his quarter.
Here's Biberovic. Nothing on the board. 1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Bellinelli. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Here's Baldwin. Here's Hayes. No good with the layup. Here's Sangelia. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Sangelia. 11-point game. Clyburn. Puts up a three. It's good from long range. He has 5.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Melli. Back to Marjanovic. Here's Hayes. That's short off the rim.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Here's Hackett. Down low. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. They lead by 4. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
When you're the more aggressive club, good things tend to happen. We'll see if they can maintain this level of intensity.
We've got Zizic, and it's Kaycock in at the power forward position. And here's Tucker into the lane, off with the layup. Bangs home the trifecta.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
And he banks in the layup.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And now in the first half of December, more games under our belt. The power rankings starting to take shape. They're in a bit of a holding pattern, hoping to take that next leap.
When you look at this visiting team, they know what they're capable of. They have the talent to be a much better team than they've shown, but the execution has got to improve.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession on Sunday, then on Wednesday. Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Clock at 6. Here's Courtney. Good on the triple. Courtney's got 4 this quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc. And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The NBA's 65 games requirement for postseason awards has drawn some criticism. But Adam Silver says, ultimately, this is about the fans and putting the best product forward. Load management was not working for us. This is having the desired effect, that guys are out on the floor. Kevin?
Yeah, they want to be on the floor, right? Keep them tuning in. Good stuff, DA. Thank you. Kaycock pulls it in. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Now, here's Tucker. D right on him. Here's Courtney. And it's off from three-point range. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Here's the screen. Puts up a deep 3. They grab their own miss. The tray. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
To end the cold streak, knocks down the 3 ball. 6 points for him.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Here's Tucker.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
Stolen. One-on-one fast break. Here's Kaycock, and he uses the glass on the layup. Kaycock's got his first 2 points of the night.
Yeah, what a nice play. Just a coast-to-coaster by himself off of that steal.
Pass to Colson. Right wing. A 3 ball. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Tucker can't get it to go. Tucker's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. That one falls.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
54 seconds left to play here in the half. Basket good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
From outside the arc. The shot, no good. And they're on the break. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Courtney. Trains the three-pointer. Courtney's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Knocks it loose. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. It's Zizic's top of the key. The three. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Delivering the blowout. And will return shortly.
Guys, how about our winner from the Western Conference?
Oh, he does a lot for this team. Controls the pace, keeps everyone involved,
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the visiting team. Thank you for being with us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've got Hayes. Marjanovic is out there with Baldwin. And it's Biberovic in at the two-guard spot. Fires from deep. Kept alive. Marjanovic. And Marjanovic with the slam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Offensive rebound. Bellinelli with it. 6 points for him. 6 to shoot.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good.
For the away team, Bellinelli taking 2 shots.
All free throws good from Bellinelli. We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4. Hayes, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Bellinelli up top. He's got 8. No dice from the high post.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
From the arc. Rebound by Shingelia. Shingelia's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting 1 of the past 4 shots to fall.
And the layup's good off the glass. He has 7.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart him, kind of wake him up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
From beyond the arc. Hall, no good.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Second team.
In the NBA, helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind. Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Pass to Biberovic. They need this. Rebound by Shingelia.
You cannot play worse offensively, although he's trying, and he hasn't made one shot yet. I feel for him.
Hackett, the pass to Shingelia. And here's the fast break. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul.
And the first one drops.
The line for your home team. Baldwin. 2 shots.
So he gets them both. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. That one drops for him.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Here's Biberovic. Bellinelli is covering. Fires the three. And that one's good. Biberovic.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
1:52 left here in the third quarter. Here's Hackett. And he finishes nicely on the layup. 11 points in the game.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Cole, that's good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Fires from way outside. It doesn't go for him. Now here's Hayes. That three off the mark. 1:06 left in the third quarter. Hackett off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Yeah, no triples for him here in the second half. One fell in the first, though. Can he turn it up?
From deep. The prodigy, no good. Clyburn covered by Hayes. No good from outside. We've got 33 seconds left in the third quarter. A shot by Biberovic, no good. And they're running. Fires for three. The prodigy with the rebound.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
Here's Biberovic. And the three off target. Now Bellinelli. Here's Hackett. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. That's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leading.
We got Courtney, and it's Zizic in at the 5 down low.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From downtown, Gutteridge can't get it to go. Here's Courtney. Offensive rebound. There's the three. Zizic passes to Kaycock. Here's Courtney, 6 on the shot clock. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Pass to Gutterich. Here's Coulson. And the 3 ball is good.
When he has that much space, he's a pretty good bet to nail the 3.
There's the pick. Here's Tucker. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
3-pointer. Doesn't go for him.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Offensive rebound.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that board.
Here's Zizic. Pass to Tucker. Back to Zizic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Courtney. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
No problem knocking that one down.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
There's the screen. From past the arc. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
1:51 left in the 4th quarter. That's tipped.
Even though he's undersized, he's making an impact on the glass. Looking fearless right now.
Gutterich can't get it to go. Here's Courtney. The NBA has always been a star-driven league, Greg, and that's reflected in team strategies now more than ever before.
It is. All over the league, teams now building their systems around.
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
Tucker, 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay reviews is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That free throw missing. Good on the second free throw. .112 left to play here in the 4th. Out to the right wing. And here's Tucker. Lets the 3 fly. Hits the 3-point bomb.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
Here's Melly. And again, unable to change momentum here. And there's the drive. And Tucker slams it in.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game. Saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
Pass to Melly. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Biberovic. Here's Marjanovic. Launches a three. They get it back. Tough break there. Shot after shot. They couldn't get anything to fall. Here's Kaycock. From deep three-point land, it's off. And so the road team gets the W in this one. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something.
Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Brown. Inside. Ball stolen. Here's Melly. Check by James. Here's Baberovic.
The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Kalathis. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Setting an aggressive tone early, challenging the heart of that defense.
Here's Baberovic. Misses the three. About a minute into this first quarter. It's James with the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Here's Hall. Pass to Baberovic. The three is up. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
James, right side. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Here's Hall. And he drives in. Misses from close range.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he laid it straight up and in.
Here's Kalathis. That three's off the mark. Here's Baberovic, defended by Brown. Boom! He jams it straight down.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
James, outside.
Full team foul. Baberovic. First personal foul. First team foul.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 6 to shoot. Here's Kalathis. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Baldwin, pass to Melly. Here's Baberovic. Kept alive. Marjanovic. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass. Well, he's too good a finisher to blow that kind of chance, but that's going to be a wake-up call to the defense.
Pass to Hall. 1:51 left in the first quarter. Hey, from beyond the arc. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. Hall's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
Marjanovic inside. Brown with the steal. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. No coverage that time. James has got 7 points.
Many times you don't like that shot selection, but sometimes when you're just feeling it in transition, but no one's on you, great shot there.
Here's Baberovic. He's got 5. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
Team foul. Hall. First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 47 seconds left in the first. Here's Korkmaz. He's scoreless. Shot clock at 5. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
Pass to Baberovic. There's the 3. Another miss for him. He's 2 for 6.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
And that one, good.
But D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Here's Marjanovic. Here's Baberovic, defended by Brown. Deflects the pass. Here's Baberovic, and the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up 8, and we'll be back right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they did a great job. Just the initial thrust of that attack as soon as they got the ball, constantly in transition.
Now here's Diallo. They lead by 8. Biggest lead of the game. Got a piece of it. And here they come. Offensive board. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
And the visitors call time here. Here's Akobo.
Switch.
The layup off target. And they're on the run. Puts up a deep 3. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. And here's the fast break. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Guduric. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And it's blocked. Pass to Akobo. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Corneli. Fires for 3. Unable to get that one. To the paint. And that one is stuffed right through.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Takes it inside. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
To the wing, right side. Takes the 3. The rebound by Corneli.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Here's Diallo. It's tipped. Here's Kuderich. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. From downtown, no luck on that one. An opportunity to pad the lead.
And B.A., if they can push it into double digits, that's tough to overcome. Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
On the break. And from the field after that one, 3 for 4 now.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Offensive rebound.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Here's Matajunas. For 3, Diallo knocks down the triple.
And getting out in transition has really helped fuel this run.
To stop the run, and he goes in for the dunk.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack. From beyond the arc, and then some. 5 points in the game.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half of this game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Tries a 3 off the inbound.
And what's surprising, during the second quarter, he hasn't really looked like himself. And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Akobo, no good. Here we go, one-on-one. And it's off from three-point range.
Yeah, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
For 3, Diallo. He can't hit that time. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. They lead by 18. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Vintage teamwork right there tonight. Everyone is looking to be the setup guy.
Yeah, when anyone could be the next to score.
Now it's time to check in. And that is going to do it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. We've got Boban Marjanovic, and it's Melli in at the shooting guard position. Pass to James. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Hall. Melli, the pass to Hall. This one for 3. Keeps it alive. Here's Calathes. They've got Nico Melli. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5 spot. Here's Korkmaz. Clock at 6. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. And they stopped the action here. They're using their coach's challenge to see if they can get this.
After review.
At the line for the away team, Furkan Korkmaz.
Personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look. So the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That free throw no good. And he's good on the second. Here's Baldwin. Basket's good.
And he wastes no time coming out of the break.
James with the ball. 7 points in the game. From deep. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's the 3. And Baberovic gets it to go. Baberovic has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
And that one's good. James.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
Here's Baberovic, defended by Brown. They set the screen. Launches a 3. And Baberovic gets it to go. Baberovic has got 11 points.
And their perimeter shooting numbers have been up since the start of the second half.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And that one's good. James.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Baberovic. They get it back. Here's Hall. Pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baberovic. And another shot. Marjanovic passes to Hall. From the arc. Baberovic can't get it to go.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. James has got 8 points here in the quarter.
The D has done a very poor job at contesting him from outside, guys. He's tearing into them right now, and they cannot stop him.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Into the lane. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Screen by Marjanovic. Here's Baberovic, defended by Brown. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go for him.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Back to Korkmaz. Here's Hall. Here's Baldwin. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team foul.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
These are his first free throws of the game. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. There's 1:17 left in the third. Here's Kalathis. Pass to Korkmaz. Puts up a 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Hall. Here's Baberovic. Pure from 3-point range. Beberovic has got 16 points now.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got a shadow in that there.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
From deep three-point range, Melly with a rebound. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Cornelie. And he throws it down with one hand.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Out to the right wing. Hall passes to Baldwin. Here's Beberovic. The three ball. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Marjanovic got his second basket of the game.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
And he banks in the layup.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Here's Matajunas. And here's Diallo. Pass to Akobo. Now here's Diallo. 4 on the clock. Here's Cornelie. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
First personal foul. First team.
And that one misses. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Can't connect from short range. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. One minute in now in the fourth quarter. On Sunday, then on Wednesday.
Shooting for the away team.
And he drops a first.
Number 32, taking 2 shots.
That one's no good.
And they've been so much more aggressive drawing the whistle here in the second half.
Here's Goodrich. Soft touch off the glass.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Pass to Cornelie. And here's Diallo. To the middle. Intercepted! Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. It's good on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And a missed layup.
Well, both him and the team seem to be off their game right now, and the frustration is clearly mounting as the clock is winding down.
To the inside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Nice sequence off the inbound. Ball movement and player movement creating the good look.
Goodrich. It's hauled in by Akobo. Over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Off target from outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Diallo. Diallo's got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. Fires the 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
There's a minute 54 left in the 4th quarter here.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. And that's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
From outside the arc. And no good. A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this 4th quarter. Here's Akobo. Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A., and the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
No luck on that one. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
To the away team.
.55 seconds left in the game. Here's Montejunas. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
The way they dominated, they earned the dub tonight.
Now, these nights last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight, it's going to come in a win.
Home team ball.
There's 42 seconds left in the 4th quarter. It's hauled in by Akobo. From deep. No good that time. There's 21 seconds left in the game. Some solid defense from Diallo. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Up high and down it goes on the lob. And they recover it. And so the road team gets the W in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by...
Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And joining us from the sidelines is David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Korkmaz is out there with Brown. Then it's James. And it's Papagiannis in at the center position. Shengelia can't hit. And here is Brown. James outside. In the corner, it's Calathes, and it's blocked. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Just 5 on the clock. And that one drops for him.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Pass to Bellinelli.
Away team foul. Calathes. First personal foul. First team foul.
We're about 1 minute into the first. Here's the three. Calathes grabs the board.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And it's James missing. Now here's Bellinelli. Just 5 to shoot. Connects from three-point range.
Well, it took them 4 tries to get their first bucket. Let's see if they can build off that.
From deep, James. Rebound by Shengelia.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Ooh, just powered it down with both hands. You know he's not going to mess that one up.
Oh, no, not this fella. He is a superb finisher. And he comes up with the deuce. Calathes has got his second bucket of the night. Here's Bellinelli. Shoots the three. Rebounded by Papagiannis. James fires from way outside, from beyond the arc, and then some.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Hackett driving to the basket. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Here's Korkmaz. Inside. Kicks it out to James. Pass to Brown. The three. The shot misses. Hackett. He's covered by Brown. There's Shengelia. And taken away by Brown. And here's the fast break. Here's Calathes. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Brown, the pass to James. Here's Korkmaz. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. Pass to Bellinelli. Three-pointer. And he's good on the three ball.
Assisted buckets. Every team wants them. They show you're running effective team offense.
Papagiannis kicks to James. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. James has got 6.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Calathes passes to Papagiannis. That one doesn't go. .44 seconds left here in the opening quarter. To the paint. Shot clock at 3. Pulls up. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He has 5.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
And here's James outside. That's miss number 3 for him. Now 2 for 5 from the floor. James has gone 2 for 5 tonight. Here's Hackett into the lane. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Calathes dishes to Brown. Calathes kicks to James. Jacks up a 3. He can't get it to go. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Up by 6. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go any. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, we're not surprised by this. These guys work hard, and they are physical.
We've got Courtney, and it's Kaycock in at the 4-man position. We've got Dion. Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Courtney, that's good.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. On Wednesday, then on Friday. And here we go, coach's challenge.
Corner 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Wasengame. No scoring in this one. Misses the 3.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Tucker. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
Full team foul. First personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the away team.
No good on that one.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for your home team, number 2.
Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Wasengame. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
They're having more success from three-point range here in the second after a rough first quarter from deep.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And a miss there on the triple.
Yeah, not at his most efficient this quarter. He's got to work on finding high percentage shots.
Tucker's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Shoots the 3. And it's Zizic with the rebound.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
They get it back. Here's Courtney. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Courtney's got 6.
Well, it took him a while to get his legs under him. He didn't do much in the first quarter, but now he's off and running.
Shot good by Diallo.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball, in rhythm.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Back to Tucker. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Aniunas with it. Still yet to score. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And here comes the break. Pass to Tucker. Drives to the hoop. Somehow misses the one-handed flush. Tucker's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Good on the shot. Cornish has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
There's a good screen. Here's Tucker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 5 points in the game.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
That one goes in.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Courtney. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
And he drives in. Tucker the pass to Kaycock. Here's Courtney. 6 points for him. Over Diallo. And that one released in time, but no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Leading by 4. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
You can almost taste All-Star Weekend. The celebrations on and off the court. Shaq, you know all about that. Let me hear some memory.
I'm impressed they're still in this. They've done some good things tonight, but the three-point shooting is not one of them.
And that could bode well for...
That'll do it for our show tonight.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. James against Bellinelli. James looking it over. It's picked off. Down out there with Korkmaz. Then it's James. And it's Galathis in at the point.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Korkmaz passes to Papagiannis. On the wing, James. No good on the 3. James has gotten just 2 of his 7 attempts from deep to fall here. Shengelia, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Korkmaz, no good. And they're moving it up. Clyburn. Pass to Bellinelli. Shot clock at 6. Launches a 3. Coathis grabs the board.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Korkmaz. James, the pass to Korkmaz. 2 points. That one goes. Korkmaz has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks very much. James Harden is still a factor at age 35. He says, I'm more than a scorer, so for me, it's just impacting the game at the highest level. Kevin, he's led the league in scoring 3 times, but has also led the league in assists. So, pretty much true. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Oh, don't forget, he rebounds as well as any guard right now in the NBA. And he gets it to go.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Here's Coathis. It's good. Coathis has got 6 points. Coathis has gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. Bellinelli with the 3. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Bellinelli's gone 1 of 5 from 3-point territory. James, no good.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
On the wing, Bellinelli. James covering. James against Bellinelli. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. James, no good.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Oh, he launched that one from way outside. He's got 11. Here's Coathis. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. Now Bellinelli. .105 left in the third quarter of the game. Pushing it up. And here's James outside. Bellinelli pulls it in.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Inside. Plays it up and banks it in.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
The drive by James. Got a hand on it.
No other way to put it. Just a rough quarter in terms of scoring. He has not been helpful at all.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
24 seconds left in the third. Here's the 3. It's deflected. And here comes Bellinelli leading the fast break. Fires the 3. He's off on that one. Here's Korkmaz for the 3. They get it again. Kicks it out to James. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Zizic, and it's Kaycock in at the power forward position.
Well, sometimes it's just not your night. But despite his struggles, they're ahead in the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the play.
Okobo looking over the floor. Lets it go from deep. That one doesn't drop.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the three ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Kaycock, the pass to Corden. Tucker with the ball. Diallo's there. 5 to shoot. Here's Courtney. His three-pointers off the mark.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
He gets that one.
And now that's how you start a fast break and how you finish it.
And here's Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Blasingame. Count it.
Blasingame.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. And Tucker kicks to Zizic. Now, here's Tucker. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's a Kobo. A putback. He's guarded by Diallo. Deflects the pass. There's Blasingame. Pass to Diallo. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And, guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
A nice shot by Tucker.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Stolen by Tucker. Here's the break. A finish. And Tucker slams it in.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Courtney, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Six on the shot clock. Puts up a three. Drills it from outside. Courtney's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Here's Kaycock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another, it matters.
Puts up a deep three. They get the rebound to the left wing. Here's Tucker. We're going the other way.
Away team ball.
There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Yunus passes to Diallo. And the basket by Corniche. Over to the left wing. Back to Zizic. Pass to Courtney. Fires the three. Corniche with the rebound. 3-on-3. Yunus has the open look. And they get it back.
Yunus.
For three. Here's Courtney. From past the arc. Misses. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Welcome and thank you for spending this holiday season with 2K Sports as we get ready for the special NBA presentation. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Boban Marjanovic, and it's Beberovic in at the shooting guard position. Here's Bellinelli. No good on the three. Fires from deep. Drops in the three.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Launches it. It's hauled in by Beberovic. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense, hand in the face, crowd him, anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
Allie, thank you.
Away team foul.
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in play, even after the video review,
there's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
There they go, finally able to drop one in on their 4th try.
From behind the arc. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Pass to Bellinelli. Finished off the break. Bellinelli's got 5.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
They get it again. Marjanovic passes to Hall. Tries again. Here's Baldwin. Shot clock at 6. From outside, off the mark.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
No good from outside. For 3. That shot, no good.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now.
Taking 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
The 3 is up. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Hall passes to Baldwin.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. They need this. It's blocked.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it.
The visitors with the ball, trailing by 4. Just 5 on the clock. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game. Gets the 3 ball to go.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
1:41 left in the first quarter. 3-pointer. That one won't fall. He's 1 for 3 on the day.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Oh, got a piece of it. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And this is a player who's been giving his all. Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
And his team counts on him to lead the offense and make things happen out there. And lately, he's done just that. He's giving a ton of energy and done everything in his power to help them succeed. You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
It's a one-on-one situation. Baldwin misses the follow-up.
You know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
So both teams changing it up here. Oh, Grant, they're on a nice run right now.
Yeah, offensively, they're making things look easy.
Fires the three. We've got 22 seconds left in the first. And he gets it back. From deep three-point land. The three, it's deflected. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. It's stolen. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Up by 12. Stay with us now. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Tipped.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Zizic. No points so far. Pass to Kaycock. Over to the wing. And there's a pick. Tucker with the ball. He's picked up by Birch.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think you got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set. Clever, crafty defense. He saw that pass coming before it was even made.
And the miss. Not the best shot selection there. A deep three. Hits the trifecta. 6 points for him.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Knocks it loose. Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And here's the fast break. Birch with some nice D.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Fires from the line. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And the first one at the line is good.
Number 21, 2 shots.
And so he hits both.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to Kaycock. Now here's Tucker. Oh, misses the dunk. Here's Goodrich. And not going to go. He misses his first attempt of the night.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
All right, let's say you're starting a new franchise today, and you get to pick any player in the league. Who you got, Grant?
Oh, man, there's so much talent to choose from. You can't go wrong with Doncic, Antetokounmpo, or Jokic. There's some enticing young players, too, like Anthony Edwards as well.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, in the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here.
Well, most games he can knock it down from deep, but it just isn't there for him in this one.
3 on 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And you like the balance here, not just falling in love with the three ball.
Tucker's gone 2 of 4 shooting. Check by Tucker. Second chance effort, and the shot goes down.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Birch. To the right side. Three-pointer off the mark. Here's the break. Takes the 3. Connects from downtown. 10 points for him.
Well, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Here's Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce.
An absolutely tremendous athlete, able to go up and finish over the biggest of defenders.
And the basket by Birch.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
From deep three-point land. They grab their own miss. Outside Tucker. Let's go with a 3. And he recovers it. 6 on the shot clock. Nine seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, he couldn't stay in bounds, and that's going to be a turnover.
Substitution on the court.
There's 18 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Baberovic. It's hauled in by Kaycock. Kaycock's got 5 rebounds tonight. Got it off in time. Oh, and the buzzer beater is good.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Delivering the blowout. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
When you could dominate on the boards like that, this is how it's going to be. Physicality and determination are a winning recipe, Ernie.
And we've got the playoff. Thanks, as always.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Off target with the 3. We've got Boban Marjanovic, and it's Baberovic in at the 2. A quick shot there. It's off target.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Puts up a deep 3. An absolute bomb from three-point range. 9 points in the game.
Nice looking shot. I mean, especially from that deep.
There's a screen from deep. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Pulls up on the wing.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses. Rough start to the third quarter, but give some credit to the defense they're facing.
Bellinelli drills it from deep. Bellinelli's got 8.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
Driving in, and the layup is good off the glass.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4.
It'll be a turnover.
On Sunday.
Checking out their schedule, they've got a tough run of games coming up, but quality opponents are a great chance for you to see how well your team can truly perform.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 6 rebounds now in the game. Out to the right wing. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well orchestrated, and then the pass is right on the money.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now, and the shot goes. 13 points in the game.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
No good on the triple.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebound, and you've certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bellinelli. Misses the three. Well, it's going to take something special now to get him back in this game.
Unfortunately, it just doesn't seem likely.
Can't hit the corner three.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Here's Baldwin. No points yet. Here's the pick. 3-pointer. The shot off that time.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Bellinelli. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. 1:52 left in the third. The shot won't fall.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he's shot so poorly.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Clock at 6. He drops it from range.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. To the paint. Picked it out of midair. Fires the three. And no good. Marjanovic gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. 36 seconds left in the third quarter here. To the left side wing. Here's Bellinelli. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Bellinelli's got 10 points in the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
4-3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. Marjanovic got 9 rebounds now. Here's Hall. And he drops it in from the low post. Hall's got 5 points now in the quarter.
They allowed him to establish deep position. You just can't do that.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
Up in time. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
team ball.
Pass to Birch. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button that most teams like and are more comfortable pushing.
Personal foul.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Checked by Tucker. No good from outside.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The deep three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on deep.
Oh, it's stolen by Tucker. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
Offline with a three.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Fades away. No luck on that one. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Guterich. Now that we have a few years of reference, it's safe to say the NBA play-in tournament has been a roaring success, Grant.
Yeah, I agree, BA. And people forget it was created in the peak of the pandemic. The league set up a lifeline for teams that lost key players to COVID, but it has turned into something much, much greater.
Tucker drives it in. Pass to Kaycock. The three-pointer off the mark.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Offensive rebound. Six to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's the three. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go.
And that sixth sense, guys, might be better than just about anybody else's.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
There's a screen. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Give him 20.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And the three-pointer goes.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Yes, it's good.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
And the NBA moving to a 2-day draft. Your thoughts on the change, Grant?
You know, BA, a lot of pro sports are shifting to multi-day drafts. And the NBA draft can be long if done all in one evening. So maybe a good choice to break it up.
Fires for three. Jacks up a three. To the middle. It's tipped. Blocked. In transition, here they come. He buries it from three.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
We're going the other way.
Away team ball.
There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. From deep three-point land. And they'll get another chance. The shot, no good. Kept alive, down low. From deep. Zizic with the rebound. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Pass to Birch. From downtown. It's hauled in by Kaycock. Here's Tucker. And so they get the victory here at home. We saw two different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.